Hello everybody, my name is Jay. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to play Star Wars Destiny. Okay, so basically I have 4 characters. I have 2. My nephew Michael, who's holding my phone, has 2. Rey, Poe Dameron, Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma. Before we start the game, we need to see who goes first and which player gets to decide to choose what lanes we're using today. Our battlefield. I have Obi-Wan's hut. He has power generator trench. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna roll to see who gets a high roll. I roll 2, 4, 5, and a blank. Mike rolls 1, 2, 3, and a blank. So I get to choose which lane I want to use. I would choose the battlefield Obi-Wan's hut. Michael, power generator, is removed from the game. Okay, then we draw. Then Michael gets 2 shields to place on any character he wants, or he can put 1 shield on each character. Show the shield. Okay, then we draw 5 cards. Now, if we don't like what we got in our hand, we can take the cards we don't like and place it back in our hand. I'm placing 2 cards back in my hand, back of my deck. Then I'll shuffle and redraw 2 again. Draw 2. So we all have 2 resources. Now, you have the option to play a card from your hand, and it costs you resources. Say if I want to play Med, I have to spend 2 resources to play the card. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do my first action. I'm going to roll Rey in. I turn the card sideways and I roll her in. Rey roll 2 times melee damage. Now it's Michael's turn. No effect. If I had a now, let me explain the effect. If I had a shield on Rey, I could do 1 damage to Michael's characters. But if I don't have, now it's Michael's turn to roll his dice or play an action. Michael chooses to play the card Alter. He spends 2 of his resources and change 1 of my die to any side. 2 dice to any side. My mistake. Now it goes back to me. Now, I need to decide which action should I do. I decide to roll Poe Dameron in. I roll Poe Dameron in, he rolls 2 range damage and 1 range damage. Now it goes back to Michael. He can decide what he wants to do. Michael decides to roll Kylo Ren. Michael rolls Kylo Ren. He gets 2 melee damage and 1 resource. However, since Michael rolled Kylo Ren, he activated his ability. If he has to choose a card from my hand, if he's right, he does 2 damage to a character. Okay, Mike, go ahead. Pick a color and which one from my hand. Okay, he picked the middle one. He thinks it's blue. It's incorrect, Michael. It's red. So he doesn't do the 2 damage to my character.
Hard.
Now it's my turn. I will play the card. I will play the card down the order. It costs me 0 resources, which means I can reroll any of my opponent's die showing range or melee. I decided to reroll Michael's die showing melee. Well, it goes back to melee. Now it goes back to Michael. He can decide what he wants to do. Michael decides to take a resource. He gains 1 resource. And now it goes back to me. I spend 2 of my resources to play the Republic Cruiser. Now, this is a support. You could have a support vehicle on the field, and you could have a support droid. Now, I put my die back on that die on the field. Now it bears back to my nephew Michael. Michael spends 1 resource, does 2 damage to one of my characters. Michael decides to do 2 damage to Rey. Rey takes 2 hits. She's now down to 9. Now it goes back to me. You could resolve both dies that have the same attack, melee or range. I do 3 range damage. Since Michael has a shield, he'll lose the shield and take 2 damage to Kylo Ren. Okay, now it goes back to Michael for his turn. Michael decides to roll Captain Phasma.
Activate and her effect activates.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no, it doesn't yet.
No. Michael rolls 2 rotate dies 1 time. Now it goes back to me. I decide to roll in the Republic Cruiser. It rolls blank. Now it goes back to Michael.
What do they do?
You can do it.
What do they do?
Rotate a die.
To any side?
Yes. Michael decides to use his change a die to any side. He changes the die to any side he wants. He decides to use special. Now, since I roll blanks, I discard 1 card from my hand and re-roll my decks to re-roll. I roll 1 shield, 1 melee, and 1 change of die or focus. If that's correct, I'm not mistaken. Now it's Michael's turn. Michael decides to use Captain Phasma's special and does 2 damage to a character. He does 2 damage to Rey. Puts her at 4. 3, 4. Now it's my turn.
She has 7 health left.
I decide to use rotation and change the die to any side. I choose to change the raise to 2 to 3. With no other options left from Michael, he could just take it since he has no options left or actions unless he has a card in his hand that says 0. The only thing he can do now is claim the battlefield.
I claim the battlefield.
And Michael claims the battlefield. And what's the card's effect, Michael?
Give a blue character 1 shield or spend 1 resource. Give a non-blue character 1 shield.
Which character you want to give a shield to?
Kylo, obviously, because he's blue.
Okay, he gets 1 shield. Kylo Ren gets 1 shield.
Now, all actions are yours.
And back to me now, since Michael claimed the battlefield.
All actions are Jay's.
All actions are now mine. Now, what I can do is discard or reroll or attack a character. I decided to use my last 2 melee and attack a character. I choose Kylo Ren. Michael takes 1 damage to remove the shield and 2 extra damage. Puts him at 4?
Yeah.
Puts him at 4 damage.
So I have 8 health left on Kylo.
Okay. So, that completes the round. You turn your cards back. Michael has the battlefield. We each draw a new hand. Not brand spanking new. But before you draw your hand, if you want to get rid of your hand, you can. But if you don't, draw the next cards. I need to draw 3 cards to have 5 hands.
I need to draw 1.
Okay.
We also get, I'll gain 2 resources.
And we gain our resources back. Okay. So, you just keep going back and forth till both characters are destroyed. When both characters are destroyed, the player wins. This is how you play Star Wars Destiny. I hope you like it. I will post a link down in the description box below. Take you where you see a tutorial to play this game. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Hope you enjoy the video. See ya.